BMR4.com and BMRodds.com, boys. What is going on? Welcome back to episode number 150 of The Lobby. As always, each and every week, Mr. Reload Sports. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, doing well here, guys. Nice summer day again. It's bucket hat weather, and I've got some bucket hat plays to give out today on the show. So get your money ready.
All righty. Sammy, what's up, buddy? And a side note, I noticed you both have hats on. I never really wear a hat. And I mean, with my receding hairline, Sam, I probably should.
And to be honest, it looks like your face is completely red except for your eyes, maybe the sunglasses. You got the owl. Are you sunburned right now?
I am not sunburned right now. It might just be the camera. The
Gotcha.
camera usually gives me an unflattering angle. That's why whenever Diggity posts memes of me, they're all AI generated because the camera is unflattering to me.
But the dicks are real. But yeah, it's great weather in upstate New York. That's why I'm outside here right now. It's like upper 70s, perfect little weather. Go USA. The World Cup's going great. USA finish off tomorrow in the group stage. And yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit. Knicks are winning. Obviously, parade was last week. That was awesome. Can't wait to get all my merch. I have not ordered it yet because I do know that the first batch was a little bit rushed. The logo was slightly off. So I knew that millions of people are going to be ordering the same thing. So I'm waiting for a couple months. I can wait. No big deal. I'll get the merch, but I'm waiting for them to get it right, and then I will be buying that. Yankees are in first place, so great time to be a sports fan and have your personality in sports.
After a few months, Sam, I mean, I very highly doubt this, but I figured I'd just ask anyway. Do you think the prices will draw? What are the prices going right now for some merch?
So I know I'm going to be looking at one of the posters signed by OG Anunoby where he does the tip in game 4.
Right.
So I know that's a frame picture. I can't wait to get that. That's in the cart. It's about $450. The hats, everything else is pretty much normal price. It all just depends. You know, the hoodies are obviously going to be like $200. The hats are probably going to be $50 to $75. You know, so I expect to spend at least $1,000, but you know, it's world championship merch that hasn't happened since 1973. As I walk down to my basement, I have a banner that has, you know, the Knicks logo, big orange sign that has their 2 championships on there. So I might have to update my banner that goes down leading into my basement. So yeah, I can't wait to get the merch. I just, you know, be patient. It's okay.
Exactly, and who knows when this is going to happen again?
Exactly.
So take advantage right now.
For New York, you know, the Yankees haven't won since 2011. The Rangers haven't won in a while. The Cowboys haven't won since '95. So you know, for New York, for me, this is actually the first major title in my adult life. So it's been awesome to be able to experience and everything.
Did you
over there?
I know you were. I know you talked about the parade. Unfortunately, I'm sure you weren't able to attend. Did you watch it?
Right. Yeah, I watched clips and a lot of the social media viral clips that went around, stealing the trash cans and stuff like that. And the one girl that was twerking with her pants getting pulled down, that was pretty funny. And yeah, but I mean the sights and the scenes, it was like New Year's Eve times 10. I mean, the scenes from the parade buses of just the fans looking out there and zooming in on the pictures and all the different fans and their reactions and all that. I mean, there was a couple disorderly conduct, like arrests, but
that's going to happen anywhere you go, though.
Of people there, like the crowd was overall pretty good and respectable. And I just wish that more of these speeches were the players. It got political at the end, like it does with anything. No big deal. Like Mondami speaking, that's fine. He's the mayor, but then like the comptroller is speaking and like this person is speaking and that, like they didn't need that many speakers. Like let the Knicks speak, let Dolan speak and stuff and let them move on. Let them celebrate.
Yep, exactly. But speaking of St. Louis, you brought that up, Sam. St. Louis is good, enjoying some good food. I just got a potbelly sandwich for lunch. Never had them. Got it delivered via Uber Eats. So far, it's been a good trip for sure. But you're getting close to the camera there, Sam. What are you trying to kiss me? What are you doing?
Well, first off, you talk about pot, so I figured I had to bring out the pot. And secondly, you've been eating good. Have you been getting any good tips on where to eat in St. Louis?
I have been getting a lot of good tips. Brock Landers, we all thought, who knows what the hell happened to him. I think he's across the street with RIP, Flying Illini, RIP. But he is stalking the forum because he sent me quite a few, actually, probably about 10, probably about 10 different Facebook messages with all of these recommendations on where to go.
So how many
So
of them have you gone to?
I have not gone to any as of yet. I've only been out here 2 days. I'm going to be out here for 3 weeks in total.
Oh,
So
3 weeks. Oh my God, on business. Oh my God.
so I'm definitely going to check out his recommendations. And thank you to Brock, and thank you to everyone else in that St. Louis thread who gave some recommendations. Monday night, I went over to the Cardinals game. They had a 2.5 hour all you can eat, all you can drink little package before the game. So I definitely took advantage of that, as you guys heard on my video. It was a good time for sure.
Yep.
But Sam, you bring up a good point. We were talking. You mentioned MLB here for a second. I want to touch on this. I'm sure you guys have heard this whole Gay Pride Night controversy at the Giants game. Quick recap: during Gay Pride Night, or Pride Night as they call it. I don't even think it's Gay Pride. It's just Pride Night. But during Pride Night, the San Francisco Giants, they wear their normal hats, but normally the SF for San Francisco is in orange and black. They have it in rainbow colors to celebrate the pride. Well, apparently a few players took to, as the commissioner said, defacing their uniforms, and they wrote biblical verses on the hats, basically anti gay um, Bible verses. What do you think, Sam? Did you hear about this?
Yeah, and I'm definitely for it. You can't just force, I mean, pride is their right. I mean, we have no problem with like I personally don't have any problem if you're gay or what your sexual orientation is, but you don't have to shove it down our faces and force that upon us. So, it's basically uh, anti-religion to force a religion upon us or force us to ideologize in that way. Like, good for you, but don't force it. Hey, you have your rights. You haven't lost any rights. I don't understand. Or you don't need a whole month for it. Fathers get one day, mothers get one day, veterans get one day, memorial get one day. You don't need a whole month. And actually, if you really break it down, there's like 25 other days of the year that all go towards all those letters of the alphabet. But it's a little bit ridiculous.
All righty, thank you, Sam. Reload, your thoughts on it?
Yeah, along those lines, I think too. Yeah, it's getting a little commercial. It's like, well, Pride. I know Pride Month. When I lived up in the Boston area, it was very big there. A lot of celebrating, and that's all good. It's a good time, and everyone's doing what they want there. But when you start doing things like that, and yeah, you have the rainbow colored hat. Well, it's probably that they're just trying to sell hats like that, and they're trying to get them to wear it, and that's all they're trying to do with that. It has nothing to do with it. They're trying to get more people to show up at the game, probably buy hats that look like that or something, and it kind of just takes away the meaning of it. So I think that's all they're trying to do with it.
All righty, Reload. Thank you. Speaking of MLB, Sammy, let me jump over to you. We got some daily MLB going on right now, and then let's talk Tenko contest.
Yeah. So daily MLB. I got some early action, but not anything in the 1 o'clock games. I think my first game starts at like 4:30 with the Angels at home against Baltimore. Then a bunch of night games: Tampa Bay at home against Kansas City, the Phillies on the road against Washington. I like the Blue Jays, which is a little bit favoritism towards my fantasy baseball team, which you talk about. Again, I'm a homer, and I'm definitely a homer towards my fantasy baseball team. And I got you Savage, which is a great pitcher, so I like him at home against Houston. And then finally Atlanta on the road against San Diego. And then overall in my thread, I'm 158 and 121. They call me
Nice.
Sammy plus
Nice.
990. So basically plus 10 units on the year, plus 37 above 500. But Sammy Chalk plus 10 units. Having a good year.
All righty. Awesome, Sammy. Thank you. What about the Tenko contest?
Oh, Tanko contest. Yes, thanks for reminding me. Not high. Yeah, that is definitely a back and forth contest right now, and we got 7 days to go, 14 plays, and they are within 4 units of each other, but we definitely need to finish plus units. All right, right now it's worth $12.50, and Stevie K and King Colzer, who are the July contestants, they are barking at a chance at $1,500, or they're going to be back to $1,000. Right now, LT Profits 21 and 23, two ties, minus 3.11 units. Tanko 25 and 21 plus 1.71. So just about a 4.5 unit lead. But again, 2 wins, 2 losses. That's a 4-unit swing. 14 plays to go on both sides. A lot of time, a lot of time for movement. Good luck to both. It's been a tight competition.
All righty, Sammy, thank you. And you talk about daily action. Are we sure it's not gay pride action on your end with that shirt on? But I digress.
It's a Hawaiian shirt. This is a beautiful, beautiful
Very,
23rd.
very,
Sorry that
very.
they don't have one in extra, extra, extra large for you to be able to enjoy. But for us all skinny people, we can enjoy awesome, amazing Hawaiian shirts. I got a closet full of them.
Sam, the biggest shirt I've ever had to don was a 2X. Reload, let me jump over to you. Let's talk some MLB.
Yeah, I've never been above a 2X either. I look at these 3X ones and I'm like, wow,
They swim on you. They swim on you.
boy, it's crazy. But yeah, for MLB tonight, I'm going with 3 home favorites, short chalk at home. First off, the LA Angels afternoon game coming up in a couple of hours from now, minus 120 hosting the Baltimore Orioles. Last game of this big road trip for the Orioles. They've done okay, but I think today they mail it in before going back east. Pittsburgh Pirates minus 114 tonight hosting the Seattle Mariners. And because Bobby's in St. Louis, I'm adding the St. Louis Cardinals minus 114 hosting the Arizona Diamondbacks. They split the first 2 games in the series, and it's been good. I think the Cardinals take game 3.
All righty, Reload. Thank you. Sammy, let me jump over to you. Let's talk some tennis. And I know Wimbledon's coming up here pretty soon as well.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. I was just looking at some of the scores from today because it's definitely wide open. It's definitely the week before a Grand Slam where you don't really know who's going to be playing to win or who's going to be playing just to get some matches in before the Grand Slam. For example, the defending champion, Iga Swiatek, she just lost today, but she only played in 1 tune-up event. So she did lose today. Does that mean that she's going to lose early next week, or is that just, hey, she got the match out of the way? Same with Mira Andreeva, who just played her first match today and lost as the defending champion of the French Open. So again, tune-up match. She's getting used to it. So hopefully next week they come out better, or is that a sign to come and they're going to lose early? On the women's is absolutely wide open. There's probably 20 people that can win that. Is it going to be chalky or is it going to be upsets? I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be predicting a lot of upsets on the women's side. The men's side, we'll see what happens. It tends to go a little bit more chalky with maybe one name out of the random blue. But Sinner hasn't played any tune-up events, but he's the overwhelming favorite. Djokovic is number 2, and he hasn't played any tune-up events either. We'll see what happens fitness-wise with him. Zverev, he lost in the semifinal of the tune-up event. Fritz has lost in 2 finals, but he's got a chance. Ben Shelton, he's won an event. He's got a monster serve. So there's definitely a lot of names, but it's always going to be Sinner versus the world in a Grand Slam. So if anyone can go past 4 hours, they got a chance. But if not, it's Sinner versus the world.
All righty, Sammy, thank you. And Reload, before we jump in the before we jump, not MLB, excuse me, before we jump in the World Cup action, I know I made a thread on this. It's crazy. I posted the World Cup. They're covering up a lot of logos, Heinz ketchup, mustard, relish. They're just covering up synonymous logos, which we, of course, as Americans all know, maybe overseas across the country, maybe some of these condiments aren't as well known. But I bring that up because Levi's Stadium, they turned this into a from a PR disaster into a PR marketing scheme by actually changing their logo on TikTok to represent being covered up at the World Cup, and it's actually made their logo and their name more synonymous.
Well, I've seen it everywhere. Yeah, like Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts. They had it covered up too, and there were some funny photos of them covering it up with shaving cream and.
I haven't seen
like
those
that.
yet. I'll have to look those
Well,
up.
I think they were doctored up a little, but yeah, you see some funny things like that, and yeah, I think this is think about this, like FIFA. This is the kind of power they have, right? Oh, well, you want a game in your stadium? Well, we get to tell you what the stadium's name is. And I think that's pushing it a little too far. These companies have paid a lot for naming rights, whether it's Gillette, SoFi Stadium, MetLife in New Jersey, everybody there. And what if the other leagues out there decide to start doing this too? What if the NFL says something? Well, for this week's sponsor is whoever, and it's whoever stadium instead of MetLife. Are they setting a precedent with this? Could we see this with other sports, or is it contractually binding that these other leagues have to go with the correct names of the stadiums?
Reload, while I got you on there, how's the World Cup action been for you? You got anything?
Yeah,
Been
World
betting
Cup.
much?
I've been really getting into it, more than I thought I would. I think it's great how the games are all standalone. And because they're all standalone, you do see the odds move a little bit more. Imagine in March Madness if every game was standalone. Wow.
Right.
I'm not trying to give them any ideas, but you see how what it leads to, though. It just gets interest in even a game that really has no interest has interest. As far as World Cup picks coming up tonight, Mexico and Czech Republic. Remember, I talked in the last show about looking for unders to take. I'm going to take the under 2.5 in that one. And another under I like is tomorrow, the USA and Turkey playing under 2.5 at plus odds right now in that one. So I like those two unders. You got to have guts to take under 2.5, but those are the way to go in those two games.
All righty, Reload. Thank you. Sammy, over to you. Any World Cup action?
Oh yeah, I mean the World Cup's been awesome. I've been watching basically as much as possible, but now for the next 4 days, next 5 days, to negate what Reload was saying, now every group plays both games at the same time because you're in stage 3 of the group stage. So now it's win or go home for some of the teams, or some of the groups have been decided on the winners. So it's interesting. So all 4 teams in the group play at the same time. So you can't rely on knowing what the other side is doing. Some games might matter more than others. Some games will decide a group. Like Group K, for example, Portugal plays Colombia. The winner of that game will win the group. Group L, England has to beat Panama to win the group. Spain versus Uruguay will win the group in Group H. France versus Norway in Group I will win that group. And the Norway crowd, I think the best part about the World Cup has been how all of Europe has come to America and found the culture and how awesome it is. The small town America, not like all the main cities and stuff like that. All the videos from any major city of eating the Texas barbecue, or Norway going in the New York City subways and doing like the rowing and stuff like that. Even them in the crowd, even the team doing it with the fans to celebrate the win. And the stars have come out. Messi is scoring goals. Mbappe is scoring goals. Holland is scoring goals. Ronaldo decided to score some goals yesterday. Harry Kane missed a chance from 6 yards yesterday, but he's scoring goals. USA's winning, right? They're 2-0. They've already won the group. They got a feasible path, as the projections are showing as well. Obviously, they're not expected to win, but just being in America, the fact that they have a chance to realistically maybe make the round of 16, maybe the quarterfinal, or they might have to play Spain, so that's going to suck. I've been going to the watch parties down in Albany. It's like 20 minutes away. There's probably 750 people there. I'm not going tomorrow night just because they've already won the group, but I plan to go. I believe it should be next Wednesday at 8:00 for the round of 32 game. I'll be going to the watch party. Can't wait for that. It's been an awesome atmosphere, and ton of loyalty, ton of nationality for the sport. Go USA. And I'm glad to see Europe is actually enjoying America and realizing to get off social media. And the soccer's been awesome too. So yeah, nothing but positive to say. Love it.
All righty, Sammy. Thank you. And Reload, you touched on it for a quick second there. Imagine if each game was standalone. That brought me a really good memory. Do you guys remember the 24 hours of basketball when when they did that? That was really
at the
yeah,
beginning of the season, I think it was, right? Or
yeah.
early in the season, yeah.
That was great.
Fun.
I wish I wish they would bring that back for sure.
Yeah, just like 24-hour Walmart. RIP. Damn it, COVID.
24-hour grocery stores, 24-hour Walmart. I used to love going to Walmart, going to the grocery stores at 3, 4 in the morning. It would be empty. It would be a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reload, let me jump over to you. You got some WNBA?
Yeah, WNBA. This is an old school triple penetration WNBA for me
Whoa.
tonight with three.
Whoa! You're
No
gonna
one's
turn
getting
Sam
penetrated
on.
in the
Talking about triple.
WNBA.
Yep,
Whoa!
triple penetration. Not too often I see three on the same card I like anymore, but it happened today. So tonight we got the Washington Mystics +9 against the Minnesota Lynx. I like the Phoenix Mercury +9 also at the Indiana Fever. And a late game tonight, Golden State hosting Atlanta. I'm going to take Golden State on the money line at +115. Atlanta's been pretty hot lately, but I think a shift to a West Coast game might cool them off a little. And Golden State's had 2 losses in a row. Might be a good get right spot there.
All righty, Reload. Thank you. Triple penetration. That's a new one for me. But thank you, gentlemen. Good luck on all of your action, all of your plays, all of your triple penetration in the week. And we will see you all on the forum.
So you
See ya. Yeah.